Have the work double the profits? Is this really possible? In today's video, I want to talk to you about how I started making a lot more money when I stopped doing so much. Hey, I'm Chris, director of KVM Interior Design, an online firm that supports interior designers worldwide with their workload. By outsourcing to us, these designers can really nail their deadlines because they're not working in their business all the time. They have time to work on the business, on the strategy. They can get more clients, make more money, while we take care of all the technical work for them. And as a result, they also stress less. So they make more money and they stress less, and they can scale their business. As anyone will tell you, when you start a business, you kind of have to take on so many different hats because you don't have the budget to hire lots of people when you get started. It also makes sense that you're just trying to figure out what you want to do with your business, where you want to take it, who's your ideal client, what's going to be your offer that will best serve your ideal client. So it makes sense that you would be doing almost everything when you get started. The goal, however, is not to keep doing everything in your business for the years to come. When you started your own business, you wanted to be your own boss, but you also wanted to have more freedom and more flexibility, enjoy your family time, go on holiday, and do everything that you want to do every day. So as you understand where you want to take your business and your processes and everything that needs to happen in your business, you will slowly have to get help. And it doesn't have to be full-time help, but you should get help so that you can start working less and focus on your zone of genius, what will have the most value in your business. So interestingly enough, as most of you, I had a lot of trouble letting go. The business was working, we're making money. I knew that my offer was helpful to my clients, but it was very hard for me not to be doing the client management, project management, checking all the work from the designers before we send it back to the clients. So as a result, most of my day was spent managing. I didn't have time to think about the strategy. I didn't know how to put together a strategy, to be honest. I was kind of living day after day and not really knowing where I was taking the business. I didn't really know how to grow, how to get more clients, because the reality was that I had barely time to talk to my existing clients. Obviously, I was sending them the projects, but I wasn't really asking them for feedback and for what they needed, what else they needed from us, how we could serve them better. So I was stagnating because I was not doing anything different, right? So when you want to improve on something, whatever it is, you have to think about what is working, what is not working, how you can go from where you are now to your next financial goal. Or it might not be a financial goal, it might be just making the same amount of money, but working 3 days a week instead of 5 days a week. So whatever your goal is for the next 6 months or a year or 5 years, you need to have enough time to think about how you can go from where you are to where you want to go. And if you don't stop and put together a strategy and be consistent every day about what you need to do to get to your goal, then it's going to be very difficult to move from where you are right now. And if you're too busy and you're feeling overwhelmed, you might become burned out and you might not stay where you are. You might actually make less money and still work this amount of hours. So when I met my financial mentor, we kind of talked through everything that was happening in the business, and she soon realized that my biggest problem in the business and the reason why I wasn't growing, it's because I was doing everything. I was really tired and I was also making mistakes because I was trying to do it all. So I was not necessarily checking the work properly, and we would make mistakes that could be avoided and that reflect badly on the business. So that's when I decided that enough is enough. I need to let go of the control. And actually what I decided to do was to split my position into two. So I hired 2 different people to do what I was doing by myself on top of everything else. I decided that I wanted to hire what I started calling operation manager, someone who would take care of the clients. She would receive all the projects herself and then assign them to the team, and then she would make sure that the team was on track, that the client didn't have any more questions, that they were happy, that they knew what was happening, And yeah, so this was one person, the operation management, it was done by one person. And then I also gave one of my designers the position of project manager. So she would become someone who would, yes, do some of the projects, but she was also in charge of making sure that the other designers were doing their job when they were supposed to, and it was done to the right standard, like, to the quality was really good. And she would check, what they were doing before we sent the work back to the clients. But the important thing here is that I just didn't hire someone and hope for the best. You actually have to prepare yourself and the business for getting help. And, it can be a full-time employee, a part-time, a freelancer, whatever help you're getting. It's important that you do the mindset work and the work to get your business ready for hiring, for delegating some of your work. So the first couple of months of my 6-month strategy, I actually spent them improving my systems and processes, understanding my step-by-step for doing everything in the business. I created SOPs. If you want to check out my YouTube videos about SOPs, I quickly tell you how I create SOPs for my business. Once I was clear on the person's responsibilities, their role in the business, it was much faster for me to interview people and know who would be a good fit. So now that I hired, I am left with a lot of time on my hands. So what would I be doing in the business? Well, first, freeing up some of my time meant that I was more creative. When you're doing everything and you don't have even like 5 minutes to think about something, you're not creative, you are not inspired, you don't have the space to actually think about this problem, or not even a problem, but anything that you want to get done in the business. If you don't have enough space to think about it, then if you're an interior designer, you probably know that sometimes it's very difficult for you to design a space when you have no time, you're busy, you know that you have to get this done quickly before you move on to the next project. It's very difficult to create. So more free time, more time to think about the business, of where I wanted to take the business, of thinking about ideas on how to improve my services. I had more time to actually talk to my clients, get on a call, brainstorm something with them, ask them what they wanted from me, from the team. I spent more time on the content creation because I knew what we're doing was really helping our clients, and I wanted to share some of that with people on Instagram, people on YouTube. And so all of that, it led to improved services, improved offer, improved reach, improved authority, because people viewed me more as, a professional who was organizing her business the right way, who had time to talk to people. And I regularly get this as a feedback, that it's amazing for them to see that I'm always willing to improve the services, improve what we can offer them, and also improve the work of the team, the quality of the work that we provide our clients. And lastly, improved processes. The better your processes, the better your efficiency, your productivity, the faster you are at answering your clients and getting them what they need. You nail your deadlines, there's no late work coming in. There's also one thing that I want to touch on. If you're a business owner, you really need to work on the mindset, because I know some of you watch this video and you're like, if she started delegating everything, how can she make more money because she has all these people to pay? But for me, it's the return on investment was unbelievable, because if I pay someone this much, but I can take on a lot more clients, we're more efficient, then we're gonna make a lot more money. So investing in people is your best bet as a business owner. You're not a freelancer, you're a business owner who wants to have the flexibility of choosing your own hours, the freedom of traveling when you want to, of spending one afternoon or one day or 2 days in the middle of the week with your kids without feeling guilty, because you have people helping you. That's what a business is all about. And that's why working on your mindset is going to be essential. So doing everything in your business is not going to work in your favor, because you're trying to take on a lot of roles that are not your zone of genius. You're not doing it well, not well enough at least, not fast enough because you don't have the time, and you're burned out. So you might not be as creative as you should be on a normal basis. And to finish off this video, just something very funny is that my best month in 2021 was the month that I almost didn't work at all. I was feeling really tired, not inspired, I couldn't really do much, and then I left on holiday for 2 weeks, and it was our best month. The team was on fire. They did so much and they helped our clients so much. And yeah, so that's to say, it's not the more you work, the more money you're gonna make. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any topics that you want me to talk about in a new video, please comment below. If you enjoyed this video, like it, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!